Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is VenlinkYT and welcome back into another Roblox Arsenal video. Today I'm going to be showing you my Arsenal settings for 2025. I had a lot of people kind of ask me more recently on a couple of settings and what my settings are, so I'm going to be diving into that right here and right now. I hope you guys will enjoy it, and let's get right into it. So before I do get into the settings, I'm going to be showing you my mouse DPI before we dig into that. So let's get right into it. So first up, I use a Razer Abyss Essential. It is this mouse right here, as you can see, and this mouse is an okay mouse. I kind of like it. I use Razer products. You don't have to use Razer products just for DPI, I guess. On my DPI, I actually been using two different DPI settings for a while now. So the first one I've been using for a very long time, for possibly 3, maybe about 5 years. I actually been using 800 for 5 years now, and I love 800, but more recently I've been experimenting with 1000 a little bit. So I usually switch between the two, from 800 to 1000 sometimes, to see if I like it or not. 1000 has been really good. In one of my more recent streams, I actually played with 1000 DPI and it wasn't too bad. I actually really enjoyed it, but this one is really just personal preference on your half. You don't actually need to have 800, or you don't need to have 1000 if you don't want. It is something that I really like. All right, on the topic of mouse settings a little bit, another thing that I also recommend, and a lot of other FPS players would also say this, is to open up your Windows properties and going into pointer options and disabling this enhanced pointer precision. I don't know what it does, but a lot of pro players do this. I guess it helps on their aim a little bit, and I turned it off and my aim has been really good. I don't really see a difference, but this one I do recommend turning it off, I guess. And it's something that is personal preference, I guess, but a lot of people say it helps on your aim a little bit, so make sure that one is disabled. Oh yeah, I can definitely see a difference. So yeah, make sure this one is actually disabled because I just enabled it. All right, that is my mouse settings aside. Let's get into the Roblox settings before I do get into the Arsenal settings. All right, I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom here. So first up, shift lock is usually on, but since we're playing Arsenal, it doesn't really matter. These ones don't really matter either at all. So like these camera mode and movement mode, those ones really don't do anything because those are already set by the developer. You don't need to do anything with that. Now for frame rate, since Roblox now has their built-in FPS unlocker, I keep this at a default 240 FPS. This one depends on your device. You may want it to cap at 144, or you may want it to cap at 120. I just keep it at 240 because I like having higher FPS. So that's the only thing that I just keep it at. And Roblox, by the way, please add unlimited. Like, just add it, like, just now. I would say language we don't care about. None of these we actually do care about. Like, all of these options here, these are text chat stuff. Now here is the good stuff. My camera sensitivity is a 0.05. Now the reason why it's a 0.05, I just like it. I've been using 0.05 for years now. I mean, since 2022, I guess, and it's been a good sensitivity. I really like it. It's really well made, and that's what I've been using for a while now.
Today, Junior,
I love it. Okay, don't judge me. All right, for my output device, I have a line in because I have a dual PC setup. I have that going right into my Go XLR. That's a whole nother topic, but your output device should be your default, whatever it is, speakers, Windows, whatever it's set to. I have mine set to a line in port. Volume is about 2 bars. Again, with my Go XLR, I don't need to kind of change this as much, so I keep it as 2. I think this is controller stuff right here. I think this one is a controller thing. I guess I leave it on. Of course, I leave full screen on. Now here is another one. Graphics mode, I keep this as manual. The only reason I keep it as manual because I will really like having the better performance as much as I can in Arsenal, so that's why I keep it as manual. And on the quality settings here, I keep it about 3 bars. That's kind of it. Reduce motion is off. Background transparency, that is just for this menu only. I keep that as transparent. GUI toggle, I keep that on. Performance stats depends on what game you're playing. If you are playing a game that you want to know what your ping is, yeah, you probably want to keep that on. But since we're playing Roblox Arsenal, Arsenal has their built-in ping, so I don't need that actually, so I keep it off. Micro profiler, I actually have no clue what this does. Looks like a whatever FPS thing, I guess. Inverter camera is off. VR is on, even though I don't have a VR headset. I might actually turn that off. And this is all fish strap stuff. Show GUI custom is that is the Roblox GUI. You can keep that on or off. Custom billboards, you could turn that on or off if you wanted to. All right, that was my Roblox settings. Now let's move on into my Arsenal settings. And subtitles I keep off. Show performance stats is on. Minimize view models I keep on because I do run the higher FOV, which we'll get into that in a little bit in a minute. Hide view models is off. No textures is on. Hide career sets, this one's optional, but I keep that on. Chat I always keep on. And for my FOV, it is 110 FOV. Now a lot of people say 110 is bad. You're full of I'm just gonna say it. I actually like 110. 110 is the best FOV out here, man. I used to run 120 about 3 years ago until I swapped. Crosshair, it is whatever that is, I guess. I think that's like a brown color, I guess. I don't know. Display names I keep off, and mask other usernames I also keep off. All right, for my graphic settings, particles is set to auto, which is supposed to be off. I don't know why that's set to auto. Shadows is off. Kill effects is on, which I'm going to turn that off now. Ragdoll is off. Basic skins is off. Disable bloom. That is color correction. I keep that off. Particle physics is off. Viewport character is off. Enemy outlines is on, and for those enemy outlines colors, it is a pink. All right, moving on to audio. For my announcers, I keep those on. Character vocal damage sounds, I keep it off. Megaphones, I keep on, I guess. Menu music, I keep off. If you are using the menu music, it's just set to whatever the update is. Mute copyright music is on or off, I meant. And for my hit sound, this is the queso, I think, your band sound effect. I'm pretty fucking sure that. And for my kill sound, which I actually don't know what this one is, I think that was my it's just a hit sound. That's it. It's just an Arsenal basic hit sound.
Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
So yeah, if you're just curious. And that was audio. And also finally, victory themes is actually none. I don't use victory themes. I don't like them when I'm trying to play the game a little bit. I wish I can disable them, but unfortunately you can't in Arsenal. Because I'm streaming, I don't use victory themes at all, if you're just wondering. First ones are PC, but this last one is controller. Rocket jump with double jump is on. Auto reload is off, and you could also change the time of that, but yet again, I don't use auto reload. And for my controller players out there, I do keep the vibrations off, and the only reason why is because it f***ed my aim. And that's kind of it, I think. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I don't have anything for block trap either, because I more recently migrated from block trap to fist trap the other day, so kind of all my block trap settings are missing. But that's kind of it for my Arsenal settings. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys want a tips and tricks video, I guess I might make one, possibly. There might be one in the works that I have learned over the years. So yeah, anyways, subscribe, like, get that notification bell on, and I'll see you in the next one. So, and goodbye.